back. I'm back like I never left. You gotta appreciate the trolls. Okay. I would have coupled my channel and I would have say this. Do not wait a minute. Do not attack the trolls. The trolls have a place on the internet. They serve a purpose. Let's get back to the bullshit. Let me put the link back out. I'm getting right back on my bullshit instantly. What's up? All right, we getting back on the bullshit. Right back on the bullshit. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, here we go. All right.
Now all of a sudden it seems to be in this space, especially on social media, that this Passport Brothers movement is, getting some slings and arrows from a bunch of different sources. So let me start at the beginning. Now that men and women have been traveling around the world for years, long before this whole Passport Bros thing came up. That's a fact. 17% of Black people travel internationally in America. Out of that 17%, only about 4% of that are Black males. Like when I traveled to Portugal and Italy and some of these other places, I didn't see many brothers. I saw, a bunch of sisters, but I didn't see a bunch of brothers. But now that Black men are starting to get their passports and exercise their options to travel, date, marry, open businesses overseas, it's becoming a problem for some people. And I'll say that, and I want to make sure I note that. For some people, I'm not generalizing here. I'm not saying all this group, all that group. That's not fair. I'm not doing that. I'm talking to the ones that are barking at me and the other brothers. That's what I'm talking to. So this is addressed specifically to you. Number one, in order for a brother to travel overseas, he can't be dusty and broke. Number one. So all them people, the little angry lady, I'm pretty sure everybody saw the video, that sat back and told, y'all sit y'all dusty behinds down. Y'all baby mamas told y'all can't travel because you can't get your passport anyway. See, that showed the ignorance. Number one, if I owe child support, I can't get a passport. Duh.
Okay. So more of these resounding, you can't be broke. You have to have certain things established to even have this lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. I understand that. I get that. So he's like, shut up and fly. Kevin Samuels didn't like the Passport Bros. Why didn't Kevin Samuels like the Passport Bros? Can anybody? Oh, and like I was saying before, trolls serve a purpose in these internet streets. Uh, why did Kevin Samuels not like the Passport Bros? The lead attorney. Okay. What does she have to say about the Passport Bros?
For my community that have a problem with the word Afro Latino are the same ones that love to go to Afro Latino TikToks and remind them in their comment sections how Black they are and how Latino they are not. It's the same motherfucking type of Latino, the same ones. It's also the same Latino that doesn't like the words Latine or Latinx. So I've come to the conclusion that Latinos in my community who have a problem with inclusive language are just a bunch of racist bigots. That's it.
Okay. Maybe TikTok has more Passport Bro stuff. Let's because I'm pretty sure we can go further down this rabbit hole. And you know what? You know what? The dude I was watching earlier, he had this little conspiracy theories talking about people might try to stop the movement. Maybe I got porn bombed because people are trying to stop the movement. They don't want people to know. Maybe he was right. We'll find out soon enough. Let me see. Past posts. And if they are trying to stop you guys' movement, that's pretty fucked up. Why is this shit taking forever to load? What's wrong with TikTok? I made a whole chicken in the air fryer last night. She was fucking awesome. Look how slow this thing is going. I just opened a new window on another monitor and it's moving just fine. Not Trey robbery business. Okay, that's not gonna happen. YouTube works, but TikTok doesn't. All right, whatever. The journey continues. All right. I don't know, man. I don't feel like it's no further we can go down this rabbit hole. I mean, unless you start getting into arguments, and then that's kind of fucking stupid. Kevin Samuels dissed him. What is he talking about?
Of what Kevin Samuels said. All right, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts as I live abroad. And yeah, so here we go.
Oh boy, this is for motherfucker.
Dating is not worth my time in US. Okay, but tell me, I gotta ask a question for the man system. Where are you planning on going then?
I got a whole plan to explore, dude.
Where are you planning on going? Because unless you were spending 3 to 6
I don't know about y'all, but I can't hear that.
abroad consistently, due respect, you're just talking.
All right, so I'm gonna agree with what he's saying. So just from that statement, he.
What the fuck? Comfort passport, bros. Okay. All right. This is. So apparently, Kevin Samuels felt like they shouldn't leave. They should just probably step their game up, and then it'll be fine. You know, which would have helped him because he's a life coach. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people feel as though this is a necessary conversation to have. I feel like it's a bunch of dudes getting their money, and they feel like it's the grass is green on the other side. And the only thing about things like this that are new, we're not gonna know until we a generation in, and they've dealt with like a lot of the different types of women that are from there, and if like problems might arise from like the family dynamic or something. But other than that, you probably just got a bunch of dudes. Maybe I could pull up TikToks on YouTube. Let me see. Dating coaches have already lost the war to passport bros. Here's why. Wow.
Instagram stories, I posted my date footage or whatever, or on my Snapchat to my regular friends in real life. Oh, I'm out with this girl. We're at a taco place, whatever. So these are just regular pics. It's not me walking into a club trying to get a makeout. I don't do those type of receipts. Anybody that went to school back in the day or partied, 5 to 10 years ago, obviously we know getting a makeout is easy. Making out with a drunk chick is not. I mean, that's commonplace. So again, my receipts are pretty, PG rated. So you're not going to get anything crazy from me. All it is, date night pictures and.
Okay. Is this the video he was talking about?
All of the damn single black men out there that's talking about they going out of the country to get them a wife. Y'all better, mama say, y'all better sit y'all ragged ass down because you owe child support. And they don't let y'all get no passport. So it don't look like y'all going nowhere. So you might want to sit down and be content and do right and find you a black girl right here in these great United States. Because this too, all of the damn.
Okay. What is he talking about?
Greetings.
Greetings.
This video.
Hello.
Well and prosperous.
Okay.
Check
What?
this out. Cats be going in on the men and women. be going in on the Passport Brothers, the exercise.
My man. My man came in like a smooth ass Smokey the Bear. You saw he subtly brushed the
Option of traveling overseas.
Okay,
The original Passport Brothers was
right.
those
Uh-huh.
who served in the armed forces.
Right.
They went overseas.
Okay.
Some of them didn't like it. Some of them did. They experienced other women other than American women. Hey, they had a different experience. It's the same thing with guys who get their passports now. They traveling overseas, having a different experience. I don't understand why people are mad about it. Well, I do, but I'll address that in another video. The original Passport Brothers, those who served in armed forces.
What?
This video.
Okay. So he's saying the original Passport Bros were dudes in the military. All right. Okay. Cool. Why I hate Sport Bros. Who is this guy?
I was gonna let this go, but O'Shea kept coming out with videos back to back to back. And I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay, so let's find out who this brother is. Confidence creator. All right. Okay. All right.
I'm just here to point out the contradictions. Roll a clip.
Y'all can live in the same house, and she thinks sleeping her own floor is a slave duty.
No, it's a slave duty when you have to do all of those things and still pay half of the bills.
Now we recognize this guy. I destroyed his talking points in the 50-50 video. But what he just said is true and false. Huh? It's true because if she's paying half the bills, she shouldn't be doing everything around the house. Let's be honest, that's not fair. But it's false because men help around the house in different ways. They take out the trash, fix
Okay, now we're going down the rabbit hole, boys
things around the house, do
and
all
girls.
the heavy lifting, they exterminate your bug problems. We take care of our kids, and some of us cook and clean. And on top of it, we're top
Flight security of the world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
So let's continue.
You see, men like this are so dense that they can go overseas and not realize that the women that they're going to talk to across seas are going to expect them to be the same providers that they're running away from being in America. And good luck telling that woman overseas parents that their precious daughter has to pay half the bills while she's living with a grown-ass man, and she has to go and still perform those wifely duties. You see, make it make sense, family.
He's right. You guys aren't going overseas and splitting the bills with these ladies. You're having traditional relationships with these women because it's cheaper to do that overseas. But if most of you could afford to do that in the United States, you would. And if women didn't have to work, you'd get a similar type of love too. Anyways, I'll let the brother explain why you should be with a black woman.
The Black American woman is one of the best women that you can ever get in the world. The black woman is so loyal that she sticks with her man through his shortcomings, his excuses for his failures, through his cheating, through his infidelity. She sticks with him.
Who told you that?
Is anybody on YouTube just balanced? What?
Okay. So this is called Why I Hate Passport Bros. So he's talking about a dude. Well, I'm trying to figure out where he actually stands on
Besides me,
this.
he was pandering so hard, it got really uncomfortable for me. Anyways, point 2 is you guys are simply selling yourselves dreams because most of you aren't moving out of the country to be with these women long term. Most of you are just paying for cheap fun, which isn't my style, but that's fine with me. But I hate when you guys come on the internet acting like y'all are moving out of the States to be with these women long term. Most of you aren't moving these women back either, according to Brother O'Shea.
And, I've lived abroad the last 6 or 7 years. And don't get me wrong.
And that was that's what I was saying. Okay. We got Humpty. No, they shouldn't have the I don't need no man or a man, just my ATM. Humpty's dance. All right, bro. No, but like he said they're not going over there long term. I was thinking, they're going over there to completely change their lives, but maybe they're not.
People who want to come to the United States, and there are people who really respect the United States. But we got to be actually honest here. A lot of women love their culture. It's the culture in which they learn their language. They have their own personal friends and things like that. So not every woman is interested in coming back to the United States to live. Some women may want to come and visit, but then, a woman has to look at the fact she's coming to the United States. She has absolutely no family there. And if she's a woman that's from like the middle class or upper middle class.
Oh, okay, I get that. He's saying, all right, cool.
I'll talk about that.
I'm taking care of a girl in another country.
You're waiting. Stop. Stop. Hold on. Hold on. You're taking care of a woman in another country for what?
What's up, guys? My name's Orlando. I'm 27, and I currently live in Philadelphia.
All right. So what's your question?
Yeah, my question is, how do you get out of the mentality of worrying about how the woman will maintain herself when you're no longer providing?
How the woman will do what?
Like, how do you get out the mentality? Because let's say you're maintaining a girl, right? You provide, the food, the living, and everything.
Provide? For what?
And then wait, and what happens after you provide? What happens? Go ahead.
No, like providing basic amenities. But what I'm saying is, like, what you guys saying earlier was true, like about the foreign country and the United States and everything. So the thing is, with my situation, I'm taking care of a girl in another country.
You're waiting. Stop. What? Hold on. You're taking care of a woman in another country for what?
Okay, so I fell into the whole trap,
Six he fell into. No, just have him red pilled.
It's more.
Just have him red pilled.
Wait. Where'd you meet this woman?
Still with these pills. So I'm just going to assume that the red pill is a simp.
Dominican Republic.
Okay, so you were in the Dominican Republic, and when did this happen? How long ago?
Earlier this year.
Earlier this year. What month? When was this?
This was in January.
January. Okay, so now you've only known a woman for 6 months overseas, and you're taking care of her?
Yeah.
Why?
I just fell in love with her body, man.
No. Wait. Stop. I need to know this. Hold on. How much money? No. How much money is she getting from you monthly?
Or he getting?
Well, it's not really monthly because I was there with her. So basically I was there with her earlier this month until July, which I came back, and I'm coming back this month to the country.
Hey man, let me say this, dude. Y'all trying to run overseas, but they finessing y'all over there. This is the second call from the DR today.
I mean, that's another element of it, getting played. But that's just a part of the game. If you're a sucker, you get played anywhere. If you're a sucker, you get played anywhere.
And y'all talking about going overseas, and he's just finessing you over there. You are a bitch.
And no, I don't think this happens to all travel bros, but the fact that you would pay to fly out of the country to meet women shows me that this group of men is more likely to be finessed for the girlfriend experience instead of actually finding a girlfriend. Sure, some of you don't get finessed that bad, but some of you have been robbed for your phones, your jewelry, your computers. I hear the stories all the time. In these countries, you're a target.
Let me say this to all the dudes that's what Kevin Samuels used to call HIT, high value men in training. Well, whatever you actually make something out of yourself.
All right, remember, boys and girls, this is the dude that said he started the passport green pill and the passport bros movement.
And you get your shit together, you get your money right, your body right, you get your charisma right, you get your swag right, and everything. You know what? You would think it gets easier to talk to women, right? But 2 years ago, I noticed this is what happens. When women run into you, it's so many women around here that ain't shit. When they run into you, when you got your shit going together, they actually choose to sabotage it.
You must be dealing with ratchet women.
Yes. What they'll do is they'll actually purposely fuck up the whole encounter they have with you. For example, let's say you get to a point of you making like 120 grand a year, which chicks nowadays think that that's nothing. If you're in Texas, they think that's nothing nowadays. So you're making 120 grand a year, you got fit, your game right, et cetera, your shoes right, whatever. When a chick runs into you, there are so many of them that can't believe that they got your fucking number to the point where they'll start playing texting games. And because here's how you know that you're out of their league.
Wrong. It's the opposite. Any girl that plays texting games with you doesn't like you that much.
They will start playing texting games, taking forever to respond. When you go on a date with them, they'll try to find something wrong with you. Or they'll say something. I've said this before. They'll say something like, "There's got to be something wrong with you." Or
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I can just tell by your videos. And this is not a diss, but you think you're the shit, and you're an asshole.
You're a socially awkward, sarcastic asshole, and that's cool. That's why no one likes you.
No disrespect, but I get asshole vibes from you. Now, I think I'm the shit too, but I'm nice as hell to everybody. I treat people the way I want to be treated. So you might have all this stuff, but it costs.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. My opinion is kind of in alignment like that. Like, don't be a dick about it. If you're gonna travel, you want to have a better life. Don't be you don't gotta be a dick about it. Just go do it. Just go be happy. You want to be you act like you don't deserve to be. You deserve to be happy, bro. If nobody's telling you guys deserve to be happy. So just go and be happy. You ain't gotta be happy and then put shit in people's face. Like, you can encourage people to travel without being volatile and say, "Oh, this is why I'm doing this," and y'all is crazy, and somebody might try to kill me because I want to have sex with a Brazilian chick. Nobody's trying to hurt you because you want to have sex with other chicks, bro. It's when you It's when you fucking, I don't know, you act like it's some kind of prize. Like that gets on people's fucking nerves. That's when people start questioning your motives. You're throwing something into people's faces. They're not looking for it. What do girls say? They're not checking for that. They're not checking for niggas that's trying to leave. They lost that game. Women not gonna play a game they automatically lost. You know, like like, oh, I'm gonna tie myself down to a nigga that's set on leaving and finding another woman. Yeah, that's a challenge I want to have. Nobody's gonna choose that. They're gonna let your ass go. Let me see. Biggest misconceptions about passport bros. Passport bros are worse than dating coaches. Well, I mean that's a pretty strong opinion. Let me see. Think about it. Poor women overseas. Oh, come on. This is gonna be funny. I can laugh. It'll be funny.
What's worse is that such crimes by UN peacekeepers were apparently not limited to this country. Here's a report.
What?
The United Nations Peacekeeping Force is a highly reputed humanitarian body.
What? The Ugandan military? Like what? Man. See? That's why you got to be clear when you speak, because people, they're just. Let me see.
Y'all be acting like American women are all that. As soon as you travel international, you like, what was I doing? Hey guys, everybody, shout out to what is it called? The Passport Bros. There are a lot of lies coming out of this particular group, or maybe it's not.
I did not know this was a video bashing somebody. Nope. I thought that was him on his channel or someone that was just sharing an opinion. That looks like some kind of campaign. I'm not on that. Dating coaches are attacking men for getting their passports. Okay.
Check this out. I don't give a fuck if it's yen, pound, or the franc. Wherever you translate the money to or however they see it, they're going to always look at you as a trick, a sucker, a lick, a lollipop. They'll lick your ass up, chew you, and spit you out, and move on to the next man.
And as men, we got to cut this out. Don't knock the next man because he don't want to deal with a certain level of BS in his life anymore. So he figured out a way to simply avoid and delete all those distractions.
Okay, so we got more arguments. No, that's not what I mean when I say rabbit hole. I'm trying to understand the psychology. Yeah. See. All right. Let me see here. Passport bros. Let me see. We got a lot of different opinions on this shit. Hassan Campbell mentioned. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Let me see. More of them saying they're getting exposed. Taught us about passport bros. Passport men win. Okay. I don't think it's much more. Women got opinions on it. What are women's opinions on this?
Beta Sep Life here, y'all.
Oh wow. Okay, so I don't know if he's roasting her. I don't know what he about to say. I'm not about to yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Summer in Greece. I don't know. It doesn't seem. Are there vlogs on it? Let me see. Passport Bros dating. Maybe they have like vlogs of it working out. You know what I mean? High women in Sweden.
To
Okay.
know what's going on.
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just a bunch of guys that want to leave.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Oh. Other
I mean, I
things
can
we
sit.
talked about.
I can sit and do commentary on this, but I feel like it'll just be a waste of time. Let me see. I guess that's about it, man. Like, you know, this conversation can be had, but you really have to like be emotionally invested. It seems. I think this is gonna be one of those things that just comes and goes. This is, yeah. And I highly doubt women care. I don't think women care. But yeah, appreciate y'all for showing love. Deuces.